So, Brent, can you tell me a little bit more about these Arctic Circle models which are behind us?
Nicely subtle with their yellow color scheme. So the Arctic Circle cars we've built to sort of illustrate that Swedish performance DNA a little bit more and give people like yourself and other journalists, influencers, customers that have been with us on our events a real cherry on top to understand what do we really mean with these various things that we talk about. And of course, the standard road cars are engineered and they feel fantastic. You can have a lot of fun, but with a little bit of extra tweaking and special components like we have on these cars, you can take that up to a whole new level. And they really are very exciting. They are one of one, so there's only these three cars and they are not for production, so something very special and really unique, of course. And it's something that we developed a few years ago already with the Polestar 2 Arctic Circle, taking a bit of rally inspiration. You know, our lead chassis engineer Joachim Rydholm is a Swedish rally podium setter, and he races and competes quite often in Swedish rally. So taking some inspiration from his hobby, effectively, of course his engineering expertise comes from the world of rallying, and we built the Polestar 2 Arctic Circle. And then having launched Polestar 3 and 4 last year, we decided to make a collection. So applying that same formula to the other cars in a slightly different execution, giving them a little bit of character differentiation, much like the standard cars. And now you have this super fun collection, and they are, winter inspired. They've got some skis and recovery equipment, things like that, showcasing a bit of adventure. And then, of course, big rally tires giving you tons of grip on the ice track. So you'll see a great performance change when you go out with the rally drivers in those cars.
So do you have any plans maybe to sell those Arctic models in the future?
No, so the Arctic Circle collection is just a one-off. They are only going to be these three cars, one of each, and they are not for production. But you can already see some things that we've developed in this process already influencing production. So, for example, on the Polestar 2 Arctic Circle, when we developed with Öhlins the three-way adjustable dampers, that was actually the first execution and therefore start of the development of the three-way adjustable dampers that we produced in the 2 BSD edition special limited series that we've sold in previous years. They sort of started with this project, and that was something that we could take to production. So you never know, but the cars as they are here, they will not go into production.
Okay, so some insights about the technology inside those cars maybe?
Yeah, absolutely. So the formula that we developed with the original Polestar 2 Arctic Circle was really rally inspired. So raising the ride height a little bit, updating the dampers to the three-way adjustable Öhlins dampers, really giving you very, very fine tuning ability and compression and rebound. Of course, iconic wheels from OZ Racing, and then the studded rally tires, as well as some chassis enhancements with the strut braces front and rear, just giving you a bit more stiffness in the chassis. And of course, you have to have some bucket seats. So we have Recaro seats in the Polestar 2. And we took that same formula and applied it to the other two cars. So they all have now Öhlins three-way adjustable dampers. They all have Recaros, the OZ racing wheels, and then slightly different visual and handling tweaks between them. So, for example, Polestar 2 has paddles for launch control. Polestar 4 has a hydraulic handbrake, which is quite unique, especially in an electric vehicle. Polestar 3 has its torque vectoring system as standard, so that's giving it something different. And then you have the slightly different visuals, Polestar 3 being this sort of tall, adventurous overlander, shall we say. Polestar 4 more for speed and power through the corners. That's, of course, our most powerful car. And Polestar 2 being the original winter rally inspired car. And they are superb fun. They run the same amount of power as the road cars. They are not making more horsepower. We didn't need to give them more horsepower. It all comes down to those upgraded components and the tuning of the chassis to give them their little extra edge over the standard cars.
I really look forward.
Yeah, they're great fun. You'll enjoy.